Alrighty then. So, howdy folks, and welcome back to the Flying TRC. It is Strider Day, which means we are fucking around and finding out more in Dark Deity today. However, I have a feeling I'm going to have to completely resize my screen again. Oh, nope, it captured it again. Nice. Yay! That makes me happy. So... oh, that's right. I need to send off a message really quick. Okay, so there's that. Which apparently needs to have that happen. Click the thing. And then... gotta get all this going really quick. Haha, there we go. Load game. Into the fire. Okay, so last time, we had made some upgrades to some characters, I believe. I'm gonna give her that. Alden got a little bit of that. Marin's, Sloan. I think that's it for now. We'll see how well things go. And then inventory wise, I think we're all doing pretty decent. So let's advance. Gods below. It's already worse than I'd imagined. This could be a massacre. It will be. Not if we can help it. Garrick, what do you see? Looks like the civilians are barricading themselves inside those buildings.
Rally to me.
We have to protect them at all costs. Prepare for a fight. Traitor! What is he talking about, Caius?
Well...
I was once a part of this force. Astounding. I seem to have better luck recruiting Aramorans than Delians. What caused you to change your allegiance? When we got the order about Red Hill, I couldn't stand by and watch them slaughter innocents. If that makes me a traitor, so be it. I'd rather die a traitor than live a murderer. Well, don't plan on dying today. What role suits you best? What is his accuracy plus 20% after moving? Stand together. Haste grants 40% defense while active. Weightless reduces the weight of weapon. You know what? I feel like Strider is a cool class for him. I can always respect a man who stands by his sword. Okay, Okay, people, let's do this. Okay, we have everybody. Go ahead and save. Map prep. There we go. So, push the airborne force back from Red Hill proper so they can't target civilians. Okay. Okay, luckily we've got some people who will do good against these guys right here. Honestly, yeah, I feel like we're just good to start.
I guess.
She'll be pretty effective if I send her that way. And she is supposed to kind of like stand alone. There we go. That's a terrible idea. Go for it. Hey, Terrapulse, what's up? How are you doing today? Let's see here.
Are you sure?
Oh yes, Alden. I am very sure.
I've got a lot to learn.
He is definitely turning into one of my key units.
Awaiting orders.
Caius, come take this guy out. Jeez, no hit chance at all. And honestly, it's kind of a bad choice to send him that way.
How can I help? Huh?
Yeah, do that.
In position.
Well, that's a death.
You're making me look bad.
Quickly and quietly.
She will also be pretty effective going this way.
At your disposal. Stay sharp.
Okay.
My sword grows lighter with every swing.
Average Irving.
One step at a time.
Pretty good, Elias. Okay. Oh, geez. Elias is about to die.
Stay with me.
I'm on it.
There we go.
Can do.
Go Benji. You crit maniac.
Please clap.
Please clap. Freaking stuck up.
yours. How did you do that?
They can do that.
Scared me for a
Neil
second.
Alden. Eat the oysters.
On the move.
Glad you're on my side.
Benji's got this.
Oh god, Benji. Don't kick the bucket on me.
It's good to be me.
Nice, Garrick.
Legends never die.
Ooh, Benji got taken down.
Sure bungled this one.
Garrick got taken down too. Shit. Well, that's not good. Alright, we're buying some upgrade tokens and stuff because this is getting ridiculous. We just start leveling everybody.
Quickly and quietly.
Everybody a lot. Like upgrading a lot of people, I mean.
I feel stronger. Do I look stronger? All yours.
That'll work.
Wish I could do that.
Right away.
Okay, so that clears out all those threats.
Lead the way.
Okay, that'll work.
In position. I guess.
Oh, did she get the kill? Nice.
Fine by me.
Terrible level up though, Sia. Ugh.
Was that really necessary?
Yes, it was necessary. We are going to die.
it. Nowhere to run.
I don't feel so good.
Oof. Stuff. That's a couple times that Sophia's
With every
gone down
shot,
now.
Progress.
I won't lie, makes me a little worried. Okay, so let's see here. Fuck him up, Alden. There you go, slow.
It's all falling into place.
Awaiting orders.
Okay.
You dropped something! Lead the way.
Oh, jeez. Oh, hey, she actually got the kill. There, intern.
Leave some for me.
There we go. Another tier 1 token.
How can I help?
If you insist.
Not bad, not bad.
Thank you, Bianca.
Quickly and quietly.
Let's get going. On the move. On the move.
There we go. We currently are at 25 units defeated. Especially because most of the horse dudes are freaking done for.
Rally to me.
Are you sure?
Leave some for me.
Okay, Elias got another
One step
level up.
at a time.
Stay with me! My hard work is paying off.
Nice level up, Marin.
Can do.
I'll take point.
Alright, let's end the turn there.
Lead the way. Are you sure?
Awaiting
Nicely
orders.
done.
I'll take point.
Let's do it.
Oh, geez, still got him anyways.
On the move.
Woo! Damn!
Okay, these guys should attack Sia.
Nowhere to run.
You dropped something.
And yes, I'm just letting Sia go ham, apparently.
You dropped something.
Nowhere to run.
Figure if I do it this way, I can get her some XP to kind of make
You
up
have my
for
thanks.
what she's lost out on before.
Yikes.
Oof, bad level up. That was the end of the map.
What do you know? I gave it to them straight.
Jeez, Bianca. Bianca is just really good. More of them? When does it end?
I will not yield.
We've come this far. We can't give up now. There's just too many of them.
Blast.
We might have to make a run for it if we get the chance. Keep an eye out for a break in their lines.
With honor.
Too late for that. We're completely surrounded. Hold firm, and we may yet preserve our honor, if not our lives. Halt! The royal sisters. They've come to finish the Delians themselves. King Darius has commanded these prisoners be brought to him immediately, unharmed. I command you to release them to us at once. We need to leave now. You won't get another chance. What were you thinking? When Uncle finds out, we won't be welcome in our own lands. I had no choice, Samara. All of this is bigger than Aramor or Delia now. Friends, are you alright?
Hardly.
I think it's fair to say that we've been better. The important thing is that we're safe now, thanks to you. Though I'm still not sure why you did it. We're racing the sand glass against something far more dangerous than an army, and we're closer now than ever to knowing just who or what that is. I'm assuming you need our help to stop it?
Come on.
We should be fair, Irving. They just saved our lives. We think what's happening is related to the eternal aspect somehow. Then you've returned for the stone. Not exactly. We have a friend, a student of history, who aided us in our research. He recently made some kind of breakthrough, and he wants us to come and meet him. Only, he instructed us to bring a large force. Well, we've no plans to stop you, and it seems your uncle has plenty of troops to spare. We've tried. The war consumes his thoughts. He won't pull even a single scout from the front. All this to say, we were hoping you would come with us instead. This is absurd. Abandoning Red Hill to traipse about in the sands of Aramor, chasing stories of evil shadows and magic stones. I have to say, I'm not sure your liege would be so thrilled about that. Brooke, not helpful. But Lincoln, what if they're right? That is uncertain at best. But as the mercenary points out, whether or not Varric will be so miraculously forgiving again is not. Make no mistake, if we do this, Delia will be no safer a home for us than Aramor. If they wanted us dead or captured, they could have had their way. It seems clear to me they harbor no ill will.
Now what?
What's left for us here anyway? Nothing but ash and rubble we feared to find.
I've said my part.
Okay, thanks Lincoln for taking that line. Sarah, Samara, if we entrust ourselves to your cause, I need your word on the throne of Aramor that all you've said has been both honest and sincere.
Of course.
You have my word. The oath is made, so be it.
We must.
And so it shall be honored. We'd better go. The sooner we catch up with Corvin, the better. There, sir. Fleeing the flames. The defensive party Varric dispatched. Are you sure it's them?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Lincoln and the group from Brookstead. If I'm not mistaken, sir, they seem to be accompanied by Aramor and royalty. Irving. Should we pursue them?
Sir?
Sir, should we rally the cavalry?
No.
No. If innocents still live in Red Hill, they must be rescued. If not, they must be avenged. The deserters will meet justice soon enough.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. In Red Hill, the party is overwhelmed and surrounded. They find themselves in dire straits. At their darkest moment, Sarah and Samara reappear, ordering the Aramoran force to let the party go. Once they are clear of danger, they explain to the group that they have further leads on the Necromancer. They have a contact, Corvan Galavar, who instructed them to bring a large force. As members of the Aramoran royal family, they are violating their uncle's orders by leaving Oasis. He was unwilling to spare them any forces, all of whom he has sent to various war efforts. Knowing the danger this necromancer might present, the sisters had no choice but to turn to their newfound friends. They travel now south to a discreet location in the Aramoran desert. Mistrust runs rampant among the group, but they are bound by a shared purpose. Ah, you've arrived. Good. It's time we altered our tactics of observation. Glad to see you too, Corvin. Forgive me, I merely... It's fine, really. I rather like when you get to the point. Well, I presume you received my letter. Wouldn't want to weary you repeating myself.
Can it be?
Yes. Orima the Senari. Do you think it's really him? Travels are for thinking, dear Sarah. Research is for knowing. I am certain of it.
I'm sure of it.
I have been watching the road for some time. No other man, elf, or beast could so invariably rebuff challengers from every corner of Etland. And this is where he's conducting his trials? That's what I suspect, in an old ruin just a half-day's trip north. I remember the first time I saw him before his exile. The story said not a drop of his blood ever mixed with the arena, that he's blessed by the god of competition himself. Do you think it's true? All good stories are true, Samara. Only not all true stories are factual. Huh? But the bit about the gods, the one that does appear to have a scrap of fact attached to it. From what I've gathered, Orima holds Theron's aspect. Right, like the one we located in Drakenweld. Precisely. Only this one should possess a nature of a different kind entirely, one that reflects Theron's domain of competition. What more, I cannot say. So, where did these aspects come from exactly? There are many competing theories on the subject, some quite ancient. One I find most compelling posits that during the Age of Ascension... Alright, I'm sorry I asked. How boorish. Listen, the important thing is we're here to help now. And not a moment too soon. I hear affairs on the front favor Aramor, now that Varric has his soldiers turning up every stone in search of some troublesome traitors. Word of that reached you already? Is it that dire?
Alright.
Rare is the story that slips past these years unheard. You don't have to tell me but twice. I'll tell the others of Orima.
Certainly.
Very good. The day is old. We should start for the ruins in the morning. I expect we'll have to best him somehow if we want him to talk. Should we expect a fight? Most definitely. Allies within 2 tiles gain 8% mastery. His character design and all that. I really don't know. I don't have one of these guys yet. It's tempting, to say the least. Because it's either that or thief. I'm gonna go with Thief. It seems to match his character better. Because we turned Sia into a duelist. Can you believe how far we've come since Duskwater? Of course I can believe it. It's the grand adventure I always yearned for. I knew I would get it someday. Uh-huh. You know, it's alright to get a little homesick. I do. I miss my mom and pop sometimes, but there wasn't much in Duskwater to mix. Why would I be homesick? Home doesn't need to be interesting or fun. It's a place of safety. A place where you can be comfortable. A lot of cold comfort coming our way recently. Yeah, things have been a little rocky. Does it mean I'm ready to go running home to Mama? No, I wouldn't think so. Just want to check in and see where your head is. On my shoulders last I checked. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. You and I really are one older brother away from being the same person. How do you mean? You lived in a small town that you felt wasn't big enough for what you wanted out of life. So did I. Without my brother moving us to Sojourn, I may still be there. You're braver than I ever was. Oh. I don't know about that. You're sort of like a rock for me. I look to you to know how to act. You would have much better manners if that were really the case. No, I do. Not when we're sitting around or traveling, obviously, but when things get tense. You know that world better than I do. Well, not for long. You're learning fast, and we've seen more than our fair share of conflict already. I got a feeling we won't be seeing the end of that anytime soon. I think we all have that same feeling. Do you really look to me? More than I'd care to admit, actually. Wow. That's a weird feeling, honestly. I don't know how to feel about that. Next time we're in mortal danger and you feel that little heat on the back of your head, that's me sitting staring at you. It's creepy, really.
How cute.
I'd say a lot of things could describe you, Sia. Creepy is not one of them. You really make me feel like a better soldier, you know? You're so much more than a soldier, and don't let old Lincoln tell you any different. He cares in his own way. Thank you for confiding in me, Sia. I'm glad we had this talk. Sure thing, Captain. I can't believe you just pulled that off. We pulled that off, Garrick. I'm not letting you take occasional credit for my genius. We've been over this.
Are you sure?
So now what? This is too good. What if Lincoln walks in before Bianca does? He won't. I memorized their schedules. Bianca is going to freak out when she thinks Lincoln has been in love with her this whole time. Where did you learn to forge handwriting like that? Do you have any idea how many drunken love letters I've had written to me? Let alone the countless ones that were given to me to pass on to someone else. You read the ones for other people?
Really?
Of course I do. Sometimes I'd even change little details and ruin them or make them better. It was a good hobby, really. That is positively evil. But I only changed the one that obviously had no chance or needed the help.
You're really something.
It doesn't make it any better. Letters are private.
Can you not?
What's got up your pants today? Are you forgetting you were just all in for us forging a love letter to Bianca? That was before I realized the framework came from other people's suffering.
Oh, come on.
Oh, don't be so dramatic. Half of them didn't even remember writing them the next day. What are you hiding now? Well, maybe I'm working on a letter of my own.
Could have fooled me.
Hold your horses. You what now? I said maybe I'm working on a letter of my own. And you thought it was a good idea to tell me this?
Hardly.
Of course not, but you yelled at me to tell you, so I did. Fair. I do that sometimes. Who would this letter happen to be for? Wouldn't you like to know? I would. Two esteemed captains in the Delian army, now deserters. How in the black abyss did this happen? We weren't so esteemed after we added stop a village from being raised by bandits to our itinerary. Remember that? I do. And what a great use that memory is to me now. Never said it would be.
No.
No, you didn't. Look, Varric's not the man he was when either of us enlisted. We both know that. True, but he's still king. Why should that mean anything when he's broken every oath he's ever uttered? Then the crown has lost its weight. That feels like an understatement.
Troubling.
I don't know. If Sterling felt the same way, he'd be with us right now. There must be more to the story. Well, whatever it is, we're staying loyal to our oath to protect Varric's subjects, even if he isn't. You once taught me the difference between fidelity and blind loyalty, remember? Ha, good to know you're paying attention. Now and again. You were lucky we were around to pull you out of that one, kiddo. At the aqueducts?
No way!
Oh yeah. You were lucky Benji was holding down the fort when you showed up. Is that what Benji was doing?
It's simple.
Yep, the arches weren't destroyed when you got there, were they? Not completely, but we also got there pretty quick. Well, you'll never know how it would have played out otherwise. I think I have an idea. That can put you in a lot of trouble, getting big ideas.
How cute!
Better to avoid them for the most part, right? Ideas, generally? Right. Or, well... There's a lot that's starting to make sense here. It's just something my dad used to say. Not too far from the tree, huh? I want to be like him in a lot of ways. That's part of why I'm so excited to fight with you all. I want to carry his armor to new battles and new heights of glory. Well, try not to be like him too much. If we can help it, let's avoid you winding up with a debilitating injury. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. One idea you can put up with? Ha! Yeah, I think so. Oh my lord. Okay. Half of mastery is added to accuracy. Alice's light healing power increased by 50%. %10 chance to deal 1.5 damage. Orion's Pursuit, okay. Upgrades. Okay, Sophia is kind of starting to fall off. We'll see if she can recover. Irving's still doing pretty solid, to be honest. Oh, there we go. Inventory. Not inventory. Shop. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn it. There we go. I hear the sound effect and automatically I'm just like, oh, done. Don't need to worry about it anymore. Like that. clone definitely needs a little bit of more oomph. I won't lie, I really don't know exactly what I'm doing when it comes to upgrading what for who. Alright. It's quite a few upgrades. Let's move on to the next part. If I had to guess, I'd say we're quite close. Wait, look ahead on the road. Is that Arima? Doesn't quite fit the description. Looks like a woman. Weird. She's just sitting there in the road. I don't like this. Corvon, is there another way to reach the trials? Perhaps she hasn't noticed us yet. Huh. I'm afraid it's far too late for that. Who are you? What do you want of us? My name is Helena. We seek the same champion of legend. You came to challenge Arima by yourself.
That's right.
So it appears, though I should hope not alone. The answer to that question rests with you. Your garb. You are a monk of the Silent Way. Seems pretty talkative to me. You are well read, elf. The child, less so. Corvon, what do you know of these people? Only a handful of monasteries in Varroa still practice the Silent Way. Its adherents are incredibly devout and only allowed to leave once they've heard their call, never to return. It couldn't hurt to gain some favor with the gods, given our situation. I wish I could promise as much, but all I may offer you is my spear. Then we shall have it. Have you come to gawk or be put to the test? I've grown tired of this. There's your Arima, young one. Sharpen up. This will put our best abilities to the test, if even half the stories are true. Okay, so we already have a knight. What's her thing? Deafening silence. Fortitude plus 25%. So I could make her super tanky. Honestly, I think we're going to do that. I think I'm going to turn her tanky. Because the fortitude plus 25% seems like it's also a tanky thing. Ooh, so now I'm getting to the point where I have to actually choose between units. Well, shit, now I wish I didn't use that stuff on Sophia. But she's also currently my only archer. Take Caius out and bring Sophia in. She's gonna get one more map. Oh, yeah, I can just do that from here. That's kind of cool. Orima. Oh, jeez. I didn't want to zoom out that much. Okay, I think that'll work. Okay. Then up here. Oof, nobody's really good against those guys. Well, I guess we will see how things progress. We are definitely going to endeavor to be a little more careful than normal. If you want to get information out of Orima, you'll need to complete his challenge by defeating him.
What will you do now?
What'll it be? I guess.
I'm on it. At your disposal.
Nicely done, Elias. Okay, let's see here. Having essentially
Sharp
an
skills,
assassin is
full pockets.
pretty freaking awesome.
Awaiting orders.
It is willed. There's beauty in your skin.
Okay. his crit chance is the only reason why that even worked. Okay. Okay, is anybody legitimately close to death?
Thought you'd never ask.
Apparently not. Good crit.
Proudly meeting expectations.
Lead the way.
Together.
There we go.
My sword grows lighter with every swing.
Because Sophia is really good, so I just need to be careful with her is all.
At your disposal.
There you go, Elias.
Finally hitting my stride.
Wow. Really good level up. Right. Why? Okay. So that takes care of that corner.
Right away. Rally to me. By your grace,
There
Fate.
we go.
Oh, all right.
Benji's always ready.
Alright, intern. There you go,
Fine
Sia.
by me.
interesting.
Nice.
I've got a lot to learn.
Benji's always ready.
Yes, you are, Benji. Yes, you are.
Please clap.
You're an evil crit machine, that's what you are. Okay.
Lead the way.
Heal up. Start drawing everybody closer.
My turn!
On this side. And turn.
Quickly and quietly.
There we go. Perfect.
I feel stronger. Do I look stronger?
Okay.
All right.
Okay, she critted him, apparently.
I can work with this.
How can I help?
This should be fun.
Nicely done, Garrick.
I'm on it.
Okay.
I'm on it.
And Benji up there so that he can just be like, charge and crit.
We've got you.
Nice. Good job, Mary.
My hard work is paying off.
I'm here.
We've got you.
Thought you'd never ask.
Okay. Start drawing everybody and everything out.
How can I help? Lead the way.
No, I don't like that idea.
Together.
God dang it.
Be careful. I won't lose you.
We've got you. It is willed.
Awaiting orders.
My turn!
Okay, now over here we've got all of this shenaniganry.
Am I needed?
At your disposal.
We got leveled up. Oh, slow. Good level
All
up.
falling into place.
Level 14, level 15, 15, 15, 17, 16, 15.
In position.
So now here we have
If you insist.
Huh?
whack.
I'll take point. Awaiting orders. Right away.
Intern. Okay, see ya. I didn't want you to kill him.
Glad you're on my side.
Have fun!
I like you better over there.
I'm on it.
I gotta remember all these little ways that I can earn XP.
If you insist.
There you go, Garrick.
Proudly meeting expectations.
Okay, let's see here. Sophia.
Stay with me. That settles that.
Nicely done.
My
Crappy
sword
level
grows
up, though.
lighter with every swing. Fresh as a daisy. Awaiting orders.
If you insist.
Okay. Okay, at least got a hit in. Oh! Well, number one, hi, Kai. Ugh. Okay. Actually, I really needed that stretch. That felt good. Stop shrimping, huh? Hello friend, how goes the stream? I mean, the stream's going pretty good.
It is willed.
Okay, she hit. Good. There you go, Sophia.
I feel stronger. Do I look stronger?
She's starting to kind of catch up with everybody.
I'm here.
Stay with me.
How are you doing tonight, Mr. Kai? Oh god, Bianca's almost dead. Run away, Bianca! Run away!
Ho, ho, ho.
Frickin' Benji.
Oh, all right.
So really, I've only got like one character, two characters that are going to have an actual upper hand. I'm good, waiting to hang out with my brother, then noticed you're online. What the heck is this game? So, this game is Dark Deity. It was or not was, but it is a obviously a tactical RPG that was made by a it's an indie game. So far it's been alright. It's different than Fire Emblem. Alright, we're gonna drag him over this way. And use her to drag this one over here. Dude, I'm pretty lined out with games for a while, so if I do ever get around to playing a Persona, it's gonna be a long time before I do it. Okay, who's got best shots on this guy? She's probably gonna kill him. Oh, she didn't kill him. Oh, that's fine. Neat. Yes, go Benji.
Please clap.
Finally.
I won't-
Some peace and quiet.
I won't lie, Benji's kind of like the himbo. God, she did a lot of damage. I mean, we did alright. Caius, well, he wasn't in the map, so that's fine. Absolutely invigorating. It's been years since any challenger truly put me to the test. We may not have come had we known what a challenge it would be. I'm not sure I believe that, Princess. You don't seem the type to shy away from a challenge. Indeed not. And since we haven't, we should ask you some questions, exiled one. Tell me, young man, what brings you here?
Huh?
Me? Go ahead, Alden. Well, we came to find someone. I guess that's you. Sarah said you have one of the Godstones. I see. Though, I don't see what the point of fighting was if we're just going to talk anyway. You may understand in time. Would whichever of you is Sarah care to explain why you're after my supposed Godstone? Oh, Kai, your Prime sub might have ended. So that's probably why you have ads popping up. I would. Our research led us to believe you are in possession of Theron's aspect. Yes. I gathered that from your young friend here. You plan on taking it from me?
No.
No, not at all. We just wanted to ask you about it. Good. For all our sakes. If that's the case, I'll allow it.
Are you sure?
Could you really take on all of us by yourself? Be glad you'll never know. Okay, so we already have a Reverie, and we already have a Gale. So we could go, well, Competitor. Kills grant 3% crit chance stacking in level. Kills grant 4% power. Damn, I might go with that, because then it's just every time he gets a kill. Not to mention to deal more damage as well. I don't know. I think we're gonna go with the Blaze. Chapter 10. Enter the Eternals. Few know of the Eternal aspects, and your group is not small. It's a strategy RPG there, Sling. We've grown out of necessity. We believe someone is misusing the power of the aspects. What convinces you of that? We were attacked with one, by a man capable of raising the dead. From what they've told me of the encounter, he was also able to phase extreme distances. Troubling, but an aspect alone wouldn't allow such things. Like the gods they represent, their dominions are quite limited.
Surely not.
Exactly, which is why we believe he may be in possession of more than one. Reanimating a couple of corpses is possible for a powerful mage, but 40? It's inexplicable otherwise. Likewise, phasing someone across the room is doable for many, but I've never heard of someone phasing themselves to places they could not see. Say someone was in possession of two aspects and using them nefariously. What use would I be? You have an aspect of your own, do you not? Do you have any insight on their nature?
You misunderstand.
I'll admit, I do carry Theron's aspect, but he governs only competition. What would this tell me of necromancy or teleportation? This necromancer alone is not what worries us. It appears many more aspects continue to appear from the ancient Calamity temples. Why would the aspects be found in the Calamity temples in the first place? Why not? The temples are thousands of years old, decrepit, and hardly secure. But I see your point. Security is of little import when no one is looking. Exactly, but for the first time in 1,000 years, someone is. We've identified at least 4 sites in Delia which were recently targeted. How recently? In the scope of the last 2 or 3 weeks. I see. I know of one such site. It's not far from here. From the sounds of it, every second we waste is a second gifted to this necromancer. So you'll come with us? I will. I expect you'll have use for me if we run into this necromancer.
Things change.
Though, in truth, I have my own reasons for returning to the temple. I cannot promise to see all of your affairs through to the end. Nor would we expect you to. A group like ours could hardly be united by one singular purpose. You are not the same princess I knew during my days in Oasis. I suppose I'm not. The shade of kind reaches us all eventually. Buns! Merrick. Princess? Samara works fine, Mary.
Huh?
Sorry, just didn't want to be rude. You could do a lot worse. That's probably true. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you I really admire your leadership, and your sisters. You're both such naturals that you make it look easy. Seriously? We can't even agree amongst ourselves half the time. But you speak with authority, and when you do, people listen, especially your own people.
If you say so.
Took us all of our lives to garner that kind of respect. Plenty of leaders have tried for longer and failed to even come close to what you have. Besides, you're still pretty young, aren't you? Yes, we are. Sarah's always happy to remind me that. Yep, I think it's the duty of an older sister, but I always tell Alden, isn't it good to be young anyway? Yes and no. It has its advantages and disadvantages. It is just what it is. That's a very practical way of looking at things. Even a princess has to come down to Terra once in a while, right? Benji! You've chosen a life of adventure then, Benji.
Benji!
God, every time he yells his own name, it's hilarious. Benji's had that choice made. It's in his bones.
Are you sure?
So joining us is just a step along the way to fulfilling your divine destiny? Yeah, that's a good way to think about it. I see. Life on the road has its difficulties, you know. You never know when you'll return home, and sometimes you wonder if you ever will. That's not going to stop me. Other days, you're not sure where you'll sleep once the sun sets, or where your next meal might crop up.
Nothing less than the
Not a
best.
problem for Benji. I brought a bedroll, and enough corn on the cob to last me a long time.
You're really something.
At the rate you go through those, you need a caravan to transport that much corn. You didn't hire
No
a caravan,
way.
did you? No. Should I? We might still be able to find... Ah, crap. I clicked the thing too quick. We might be able to find one. You do eat other things, don't you?
It's simple.
Oh yeah. It's just a sort of power food for me, but I'm not picky. In that case, I think we'll be alright, minus the caravan.
Hey, thanks.
So you'll help me carry some? That's not exactly what I meant. Lincoln. Hey there, big fella. How many times must I insist on respect before you comply? More than you have, apparently. It's a shame your service in the army was cut short. With a tongue like that, you might have become quite accomplished at chopping vegetables.
What a joke.
Is that supposed to scare me into submission? I'll have you know I quite like vegetables.
Disgraceful.
Must you try my patience with every waking moment? Must I? That's a little extreme. Will I? That's an entirely different story. Ugh. While you're here, we may as well review the last battle and improve. Surprisingly, you did rather well. Surprisingly, I always do well. I think we both know the truth of that. I have no idea what you're talking about. Garrick, in Brookstead I received a copy of your transcript.
Great.
Blast. Can't get away from Galen no matter how far we get from home. Why do you harbor such bitterness towards him? He's an excellent leader. I would have expected his son to take advantage of that and become a warrior of high esteem. Personally, I admire him a great deal. Of course you do. Perhaps that explains why I find you both so unbearable.
Indeed.
Afraid we might actually hold you accountable to the person you could become? Alright, I think that's enough rummaging around in my personal life for one day. What do you think gives you the right anyway? I'm sorry, am I getting on your nerves? Yes, point taken. Two can play that game. Well done.
No.
Point missed, rather. I do not wish to play games. I only wish to help you develop into a stellar fighter and commander. And I'd have an easier go of it without your constant pestering. I'm just trying to crack a smile out of you. Demonstrate some maturity, and perhaps you may see one.
You're really something.
Alright. See you around, Lincoln. Good day. Irving. Talk too slow. You surprised me, Irving. Pleasantly. I hope you'll excuse me if I'm unsure what you mean. How so? When Sophia and I joined your group, I wrote you off, standard overzealous soldier type. That's very kind of you to say, Sloane. The highest praise one can receive. Standard. I was wrong, though. It doesn't take a stunning intellect to see that. Understood. Tell me, what is it you see now? Not a chance in the world, I'm telling you that. Why not? He bites. Let me give you a little advice, Irving. If a woman tells you how great they think you are, they're probably lying to you. We aren't honest creatures.
What?
Sloane, I hate to break it to you, but I think that's more of a you thing. Maybe so. But don't think I've missed you implying that I'm great. I did no such thing. Sure you did. Just wasn't on purpose. Or was it? That's evil. Alden, hey, I was talking to Sloane recently about mage stuff, and she mentioned something about mages having pets pretty frequently. Really? I didn't know that. Maybe that means I'll have to get a pet after all.
Yep.
Yeah, I think they help them with spells or chores or something. To be honest, I'm not completely sure. I heard they're called familiars. Oh, I know about familiars. Back at the academy, we called them storm spirits. They can be summoned with spells, usually to fight or do some other simple task. Wow, so then they're not real animals?
Nope.
Not the way butter is. But if they're summoned by a well-trained mage, they can look and act like real animals pretty well. That sounds wild. Could you show me one?
Are you sure?
I mean, I could try, but I'm not sure I'm good enough to make it convincing, or to make sure it doesn't attack anyone. I wouldn't want it trying to end up eating butter or something. Uh-oh. Yeah, that would not be good. Maybe we'll hold off on that then. I think that's probably safest. Let me tell you this, Alden. You're a much better mage than you give yourself credit for. Don't tell Sloane I said this, but she trained for a long time to do some of the stuff you've picked up naturally.
Aw, come on.
Come on, there's no way that's true. It is, I swear. Now, I'm not saying you should rest on your laurels, but it might be good to give yourself credit now and then, especially if you catch yourself feeling discouraged. Thanks, Sophia. Next time I'm feeling down, maybe I'll try that.
Uh-huh.
Of course. I hope it helps. Oh god, Sloane and Benji. I take it you're the son of Benji, best in class. Oh my god. Benji, best in class. Oh lord.
Benji!
Yes ma'am, how'd you figure that one? The name. Anyway, my father knew yours when they were younger. I'm not sure if yours ever told you about it. Were they in the army together?
No.
Not quite, no. Well, most of the stories my dad tells me are from his army days, so I don't know if I've heard it. Wasn't your father only in the army for a year? Yup. He always used to say he made more memories that year than the rest of his life combined.
Oh, come on.
I see. So he never told you of Henry Valmiran?
No way!
Oh, Henry? Yeah, he talked about him all the time. How do you know him? He's my father?
Whoa!
Oh. I didn't realize. Sloane Valmiran, Henry Valmiran. Makes a right bit of sense now that I think about it. Gee, I promise I don't always miss things like this. It's alright, Benji. We all have our strengths. Yours just happen to be mostly physical.
Hey, thanks!
You can say that again. In fact, I think I'd really like to hear it again. Down, Tiger. Sophia. Hey, Benji. I just wanted to tell you, what you did back there at the aqueducts, charging in like that all by yourself, I thought that was super brave.
Hey, thanks!
Thanks, Sophia. Honestly, I didn't even think about it, if you can believe that.
Wish I could do
Wow.
that.
So it was just like a natural instinct for you? Exactly. No better way to describe it. Sounds like you've always had a warrior spirit in you.
Come on!
Absolutely.
Surprise!
In fact, I had already just happened to be wearing my dad's old armor. That was really good thinking. Was he a warrior too? Oh, dude, this guy puts Ito to shame because Ito at least has a brain. Benji barely has a brain. Barely. Oh yeah, I've got a big legacy to live up to with him being a war hero and everything. So when enemies started attacking the water ducks, I knew I had to defend my home. Who else would have, you know? Doesn't Red Hill have a militia? I mean, aren't there people who are supposed to defend it if it comes under attack, like a garrison? Yeah, we might have had one of those, but I knew they wouldn't stand a chance without me. Besides, they were probably too busy to defend the aqueducts. That makes sense. You definitely made a big difference in that battle. I should hope so. After all that training, I'm glad to have something to show for it.
Nothing less than the best.
I think that proved to everyone I'm ready to make a profession out of my skills. It's time to show the world what Benji's got.
Yep.
Yeah, wahoo! Great Tara, Brooke, you are one scary lady.
Blast.
Am I? Boo! Ha! To most people, I mean, it takes a lot more than that to scare Benji. Is that so? Did I ever tell you how I got this scar on my ankle? I don't think so. If you look carefully, you'll see. They're bite marks. From a man. I strangled him to death with my legs as I hung from the ceiling.
No way!
Gods, what did he do? He looked at me in a strange way, kind of like how you're looking at me now.
Whoa!
I'm sorry, Brooke. Really sorry. Honest, I didn't know. Benji, I'm kidding. He was a slaver. Oh, well, I definitely don't do anything like that. Good. That should keep assassins like me off your back, for the most part.
Hey, thanks!
Got it. Thanks for the tip. I gotta go get a workout in, but it was great to chat. See ya. Poor kid. Hey, Helena. What you doing over here by yourself? Praying. Oh, don't people usually go somewhere holy to do that? Terra Zale itself can be just as sacred as any temple when properly appreciated. That makes sense. But wait a minute. If the whole world is sacred, what's the point of temples? You may find it difficult to buy candles, incense, or prayer beads from a tree. So they're basically just big glorified shops? No, Sophia. Temples are built on hallowed ground. They are places of spiritual significance. Got it. So all of Terra is holy, but some parts of it are extra holy. And when you can't get to the extra holy parts, nature will do.
That's right.
Sufficiently summarized. Neat. I love learning about stuff like this. I've always been a spiritual person, I think, without really realizing it. Things have always just kind of happened in my life, and it's always worked out for the better. Even the bad stuff, like getting caught by those bandits. That led me and Sloan to you guys. There's gotta be a reason for that.
There.
You are fortunate to feel this way about your life. There are many people of great faith who do not feel the same.
Huh?
Oh, that's surprising. But gratitude is a worthy cause for prayer. Offer it to the gods when you wish to feel it wash over you. Thanks, I'll keep that in mind. Shop. Theron's competition. Critting increases crit chance by 1% of the rest of the level. Oh wow, so he also has a thing that makes you crit more. Alright, give me 1 second, folks. I need to go use the restroom real quick. The only thing that confuses me right now by coming back to chat is Kai talking good about me. Honestly, no. Having Sling say I'm a good guy is also slightly confusing. Most of the time we let brag on each other just entirely way too much. And I was not pooping. Kai, I can see it. It's in the chat right there. And you're not a mod, so you can't delete the message. So it's there. You had the intention to say something positive. Alrighty, well, let's dive back into Dark Deity here, shall we? I'm gonna have to buy a crap ton more of these. Play your game, silly red gravy. Oh, jeez. That makes me mad. There we go. For Sia, we'll pop her up to the next level on both of those. Samara, I mean, not really using her to fight. She's a healer. Okay, need to go buy some more level 1 tokens. On Bianca. Give her both of those. Sloane's got that, but we'll also upgrade her firewall. Upgrade Benji's crit weapon because all he needs is crit. Same with her. All she needs is crit. So not going to worry about that right now. Helena. Okay, I think we're good for now. Ow, son of a monkey. What is that? Ooh. don't know how I got a scab there, but damn it, that hurt. Alright. In the Aramoran Wastes, the party fights and defeats the legendary Senari, Arima. Though he does possess an eternal aspect, he claims he doesn't know much about their nature. And as one lead runs dry, another is opened. At the mention of Calamity Temples, Arima perks up. Remnants of an ancient pre-Calamity empire, the Calamity Temples remain as shrines to the gods. Arima knows of such a site nearby and agrees to join the group for at least that long. Helena, another newcomer, agrees to follow along. A monk of the Silent Way, she is seeking a higher purpose. After observing their conversation with Arima, she decides that this is a better call than any she had yet heard. The party heads now for the nearby Temple of Fane. Theron's blade. Good pilgrims, stay back. This is no time for offerings. Something evil is afoot. Arima? We're more than capable. We can help.
Now, press the attack.
So it appears. Very well. Then follow me and stay close. Something necrotic is defiling the temple. I'll need to concentrate to stand any chance of cleansing it. Be on your guard. If you can protect me for long enough, the temple's magic should be able to drive them back. Eternal Resolve. 15% Fortitude. And we'll also make her a Guardian. I have a specific character in mind for the Acolyte one. So this will be a defense map. This will be good stuff. We'll be able to get quite a bit done as far as leveling up characters and whatnot. Corvin, we are not going to bring in. We'll bring her. I mean, I'd rather have her. Alright, and we have the Vesta chick. So, map prep. And we have Arima. Irving will do well there. Bianca should do fine up here, especially because of the fact that she heals herself. So as these guys just pummel into her, she'll just be like, oh hey, boom boom boom. I mean, not terrible. I almost wonder if it would be better off. Well, because I don't know if other things warp in. Elias. There we go. I think I like that setup better. Plus, we've got 2 distance people here, a healer / distance person here, distance person for here as well, and her for there. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Undead brigands have defiled the temple. Defend Vista while she cleanses it.
What'll it be? Let's do it.
This should be fun.
Okay. Think we'll be good with this for the moment. Let's see how well the turn goes. Ooh, Lincoln. Level 17.
Fine by me.
Not bad. Oh god, okay.
Didn't give him much of a chance, huh? together. Thought you'd never ask.
Eat some food. Send her over this way to heal. Marin can heal Lincoln.
It will be done.
Am I needed?
Yeah, I'd say you're pretty well needed.
Right away.
Nice.
Huh? I guess. You dropped something.
All right. And turn. Yes, they're all done.
I've got a lot to learn.
Okay. So it has already turned 3. Okay. Elias back off. Lincoln go heal.
I cannot fail my oath.
Marin
Stay with me.
heal. And Bianca just go insane.
Not bad, not bad. This will do. You dropped something.
I'm kind of worried about this side now. I should not be using an archer to block the way.
Are you sure? That settles that.
Avocado toast.
Oh, all right.
Ho, ho, ho!
Little warning next time? This should be fun.
There we go. Nicely done.
Proudly meeting expectations.
That settles that.
Oh god, Alden. You're being a little beast again.
I've got a lot to learn.
Okay, there you go, see ya.
Bye, me. Lead the way.
Well, definitely
We've got you.
heal your brother back up, because holy crap does he need it.
My hard work is paying off. How did you do that?
Oh shit.
This one.
See it through to the end.
Damn it, Garrick. That is definitely not what I wanted to have happen.
My sword grows lighter with every swing.
Luckily, this game doesn't have permadeath,
Benji's
so
always ready.
I'm not gonna.
If you insist.
I'm not gonna make a huge deal out of trying to make sure that
Do not lose hope.
like everybody survives every map.
directly to me.
Eat some of them oysters. All right.
I'd be honored.
Oh god, he's almost already
Even
to his
now,
second
The
promotion.
arena is with me.
I feel stronger. Do
Okay,
I look
Sophia.
stronger? It's all falling into place.
Together.
My hero!
Cha-ching.
Ho, ho, ho!
Hang on, hang on. Nope, okay, that's the one I want him to have equipped.
Can do.
Alright, in the turn again. God damn it, I need to stop hitting that. Hey, there we go, Bianca.
Damn, I'm good.
Yes, you are. That was phenomenal.
My sword grows lighter with every swing.
Damn it,
Be
Garrett,
careful.
why did you
I
have to
won't lose
die?
it.
You'd be getting so much good XP right now.
How can I assist? Draw near to the light.
God dang it. Apparently nobody can land a hit. So I'm gonna send Brooke over this way. See, Irving is definitely getting after it.
I'm glad you're okay.
Right away.
Let's see here. There we go.
I feel stronger. Do I look stronger?
I'm on it.
Damn it, Benji.
I'd be
Why
honored.
can you not reliably hit anything?
So, this
Ooh.
is my fate.
Okay, so Elias is down.
Back in action.
Bam!
By your grace, Fane.
My shield is yours.
Okay. Well, that should end. Hey, so we cleared the stage.
I hope I helped.
Yeah, Alden, you were a little badass. Whew, I hope that's all of them. Those guys give me the creeps. You should see the patrons I used to serve. Vesta, are you alright? Yes, I'm fine. Just a bit winded is all. You look pale. The cleansing requires a great deal of energy. You should rest. We can save the introductions for tomorrow. I think you're right. Can I count on you to... We'll keep watch. In the morning, I'll explain everything. Now, please, get some sleep.
Friends.
Thank you. All of you. I'm not sure how I can repay your kindness, but I doubt these walls would still... But I doubt these walls would still stand without it. No need for thanks. We'll need assistance of our own soon enough. Chapter 11. Death is lighter than a feather. And save. What in oblivion is that? Sounds like thunder.
Impossible.
Possible. There's not a cloud in the sky. But a storm comes nonetheless. What you're hearing are the drums of war. I have never seen a force so large marching out of Oasis. Aramoran troops? Where are they headed?
Take heart.
North. To the border at Swift Harbor, no doubt. And we must follow. Are you mad? We couldn't possibly take on a force that size. I don't expect they will go unopposed by your Delian compatriots. But it's not the army we're after. We need to get to Swift Harbor as soon as possible. Why Swift Harbor? Wouldn't it be best to travel by road? I took the liberty this morning of sharing all that you've told me with Vesta. She has a contact who may be able to help. In Swift Harbor. No, in Varroa. All the way across the Barrel Sea? The war will have ended long before we return. Who is this contact anyway? All you need to know is they can help. I should explain.
Stop.
Vesta. This place still stands because of them. It is only right they know what it is. And besides, from everything you shared, it's clear to me they seek the aspects of goodwill. As you wish. It's true, I am a priestess of Fame, but in this temple I serve another purpose. I am a member of the Order of the Eternals. Order of the Eternals? I've never heard of that one before. That's how we prefer it. We are charged with the keeping and protection of the eternal aspects, some of which you have discovered and learned to use.
A moment, please.
I assure you, we've only ever sought to study and protect them, and now it's clearer than ever that we aren't the only ones who have taken such an interest. The Order has been made aware of more sinister activities surrounding the aspects, not unlike the attack last night. But why attack this temple? In this place, I am the guardian of a small trove of aspects. The necromancer sought them, no doubt. Now I trust they would be safer in your hands. If you mean to entrust us with these aspects, you have my word that we will guard them with our lives, and put them to good use. I am certain you would, but first I must ask that you help me ferry them to Varroa. The Order is much more powerful there, and my superiors will want to know what you've learned. I'm sure he can protect both you and the aspects while we get to the truth of the matter. Sarah, Samara, what do you think?
We must.
We don't have any other leads. If the Order knows more, they're best suited to help.
Disgraceful.
I think this is a mistake. was ever any question about our desertion, booking passage across the sea would remove all doubt. They stopped questioning that the moment we walked away from Red Hill. Why fight it? I understand the weight of this choice, but you must decide quickly. It would be best to get to Swift Harbor before things get ugly. If what you say is true about the Order, then it's hardly a decision. We will follow your lead. Fane's Judgment. Bonded units within 2 tiles gain increased damage by 5%. Eternal Aspects. Counterattack damage increased by 25%. Grants 80% resistance to arcane magic. Kind's Passage. Each turn grants 1% buff to advanced stats. Enemies are much more likely to attack the holder. Swap Strength and Speed. Dodge increased by 30% of strength. Power increased by 15% of each weapon's stats. Okay. Swaps power and true speed. Alright, well, Caius. Oh god, lots of bonds. I want to buy more upgrade stuff first. Alright, well, Arima is fine. Alden. Sia. Or actually, no. We'll do that one. You wield powerful magic, young wizard. I guess so. Honestly, I don't really try to. It kind of just happens. Then you have a natural ability. That is a gift, but you shouldn't let it toss you about. I feel like I've gotten used to it at this point. With some improvements to your form, you could. Best to start now. What do you think I should change? When you cast a spell, take a warrior's stance. Plant your feet a shoulder's width, bend slightly at the knees, and lean into your staff. This will help you anticipate the force of the spell. Huh, I hadn't thought of that. Maybe we could spar a bit so I could try it out.
You
Oh,
misunderstand.
battle is a far better teacher than a sparring partner. Alright, I'll give it a go next chance I get. Think you could keep an eye out and let me know if I've got it? It's hard not to notice your spellcasting, my friend, but yes, I won't be far. Thanks. We're really lucky to have you with us, Arima. For now at least, but I hope you'll think about staying. There's no shortage of things to think about in times like these, but with or without me, all of you have an important role to play in the days ahead, and the means to accomplish your goals.
Yep.
That's right. I always knew my sister would do great things. In a way, graduating early turned out to be a good thing. Now I get to be a part of it and help her. I'm sure she depends on you more than she admits, Alden. You have a lot to offer this group. I might even say more than most, but I wouldn't want that to go to your head.
Are you sure?
I don't know about that. Good.
I like
A bit
that.
of humility will serve you at least as well as proper form. Irving, you've done a noble thing putting together a group like this. Honestly, I'm not sure how you've managed to get everyone to cooperate. It can't have been easy. Thanks, but I can hardly claim credit for it myself. Seems the other would freely give it to you. That's the first I've heard of it. Humility is yet another mark of a skilled leader. If you're trying to conceal your importance in all this, I can hardly say it's working. Ha, I guess not. Perhaps discretion is a skill I can learn from you. Everyone must guard their secrets, sometimes for the good of others. Right. Now it seems it would be right now it seems like it would do a great deal for the good of others if more secrets were brought to light. You search for answers, I understand. I have many questions myself. But answers come in their own time, and patience is a faithful servant to those who avail themselves of it.
It's not that simple.
If we must wait, so be it. But that's no excuse for inaction. Indeed not. And between the aspects you've gathered and the strange events of our time, there is much to attend to, which is why, while we both wait, you can be assured of my assistance. Good. We need all the help we can get. You're on a roll setting records, Alden. You might just be the youngest deserter in the history of the Delian army.
Oh no!
That doesn't sound like a good thing.
Right.
I'll admit, it hasn't got the best ring to it. Do you think it was the right decision to make, to desert? You see, I don't worry too much about that kind of stuff. Life's easier that way. I don't know. I worry about it sometimes. That's good. Try to hold on to that if you can. People will respect you for it.
Huh?
You don't care if people respect you? I gave up on that pursuit years ago. Right around your age, in fact. Tell me, do they still make first years drink vertigo potions and climb down the side of the clock tower? No, the school used to do that. Not the school, of course not. But it was sort of a tradition. Are you sure? You know, the kind of thing your friends put you up to.
Huh?
Not my friends. Irving and Marin put you up to that? Well, no, other friends. Perhaps you've chosen your friends more wisely than I did. Sounds like it. Alright there, sport. Your friends seem to trust you very much, Irving, with their lives even. I'm sure they have good reason to. The Academy trained us all to be leaders as well as soldiers. Then they've trained you well. I appreciate that. Were you always so eager for war with my people? No, I'm not eager for it even now. A soldier should never be eager for war, or peace. Only eager to follow commands? Well, an army without obedience is not an army. It would be a raiding party at best, or a mob. Some armies aren't so unlike mobs. Your own kingdoms are better than that. What makes you so sure? They stood down the moment you gave them an order. Their obedience to you saved our lives. And what if I'd asked them to tear you limb from limb? Then I suspect they would have obeyed as well. That's not a pleasant thought, but you would never do that. Because someone has in turn ordered me not to? No. But you're still practicing a type of obedience. You're obedient to your heart, in a way.
Of course.
I can live with that. I think that's what I'm trying to say, actually. Our world would do better to prioritize a higher form of obedience. If it makes the world better, I'm all for it. Hey, Sloan, I've been meaning to ask. You ever get tired of the whole rich and haughty visage? Allow me to think on it for a moment. Do I ever get tired of being rich? Of course not. But haughty then. Surely sometimes it has to feel a bit much. I think that's a reach. You hardly know me at all, yet you presume to understand how I feel in the day-to-day.
Hardly.
Never said I understand you. Never said I know you. Just think it must get real tiresome pretending to be so high and mighty.
That's cute.
Pretending, right. Don't you ever get tired of being right all the time? Or do you ever get tired of being right all the time? Funny thing about that, I actually do. Do you know how hard it is to be the smartest, most handsome person around? Funny thing about that, I actually do. Alright, we'll have to agree to disagree then. Maybe over tea.
You're not half bad.
Wow, I'm speechless. Your originality and approach are impressive, truly.
You're really something.
Let me down easy, why don't you? The nerves don't help. I'm only a lowly peasant, remember? Are you really never going to let me live that down? I was having an awful day. I have awful days too. I don't berate people for their social status because of it. Yeah, I know. Would you believe me if I said I'm working on it? Are you being sincere when you say it? Honestly, I'm not entirely sure. How does one work with being an insufferable, or how does one work on being an insufferable brat? Very carefully, I guess. Though, I wouldn't say you're insufferable. Or a brat. Not to my face, at least.
Right.
Not at all. You grew up under different circumstances than I did. Who am I to judge?
I'm intrigued.
That's an awfully mature stance for you. Where's my young bravado-filled warrior with poor flirting skills?
I'm all in.
Oh, him? Nice guy. Handsome in that sort of frustrating way, you know. Wish I was that handsome. I might be able to get to meet him, or I might be able to get him to meet you for tea. Deal. Fantastic. Hey Bianca, can I tell you something funny? I could use a laugh. When Sloan and I were stuck in that cell, and you guys came to rescue us, the first person I saw was Garrick. Really? I'm sorry to hear that. Are you not getting along these days?
Not even.
Nah, I just like giving him a hard time. Oh, got it. Well, anyways, when he came into the room, I thought he was one of the bandits. I thought maybe the group that had captured us was moving to a new camp. That is funny. I'll have to tell him that. Can I tell him that? Don't you think he'll get mad? No, but if he did, it would be even funnier, honestly. I don't want to cause any problems. You won't. Don't worry. Alright, go ahead then.
Who'da thunk?
That's great. When did you figure out he wasn't a bandit? When you and Lincoln came in, actually. You two looked like you were ready to lay down the law.
Yep.
Yep, I think that's the look he's going for. Well, he definitely lives up to it. He really does. You still don't trust us, do you? I've devoted years of my life to uncovering and thwarting every imaginable plot of your families. I do hope you'll forgive me if I have my reservations. Has what happened at Red Hill done nothing to change your mind? Whatever your intentions, I imagine we're little use to you dead. On the contrary, I think my uncle would be quite pleased to know we had brought an end to some of Delia's fiercest soldiers. I assume that was supposed to comfort me. Look, if you really feel this is some sinister ploy, I'll not hold you against your will. You and your friends are free to return to Delia whenever you please. But outside of our protection, I can't promise no harm will come to you. And inside your protection,
I'd be honored.
I can only promise to value your lives as my own. A generous offer. You need only give me the chance to prove it true. If anything's certain, I'm sure the road ahead will provide plenty of opportunities.
Of course.
Then you'll see I'm a woman of my word.
Indeed.
We'll be watching closely. You can rest assured of that. Good. We all need someone watching our backs. Go on, Malviren. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
I'm intrigued.
I've heard much of the beloved Princess of Aramor. I simply wanted to see her for myself.
Of course.
This certainly has nothing to do with the communications between Serenity and your father, does it? How do you know of them? How do you? I read her mail as a child, as I'm sure you read Henry's.
You're not half bad.
I guess it takes an heiress to know one. Did you not color your perception of her to hear such, or did it not color your perception of her to hear such treachery? You think Serenity was deliberately suggesting treason? She was a plant from King Darius. It is no secret that Henry Van Meeren is a snake. Huh. I suppose I assumed that Serenity was the same way. Easy assumption to come to from all I've heard. She's ruthless, and she cares for Aramor greatly. But she's also loyal to the throne, and always has been. Loyalty is a foreign concept in Delia of late. Hard to imagine I'm the only one she fooled. No less than 5 different agents were reading their communications in Delia. You can be sure that the other major noble houses knew. Anyone with half a brain knows my father craves power. I can't imagine they were surprised.
It's simply politics.
Surprised? No. But hard evidence can be quite damning, as I'm sure you know all too well. So what are you saying? That there was a plot against my father? There was. He trampled it long ago. I don't understand how he does it, but your father is a horribly intelligent man. I've been searching for those answers all my life. Brooke, it's good to be back with you. I'm also glad that people who pay me are alive and well and close enough to continue doing so.
Unbelievable.
How endearing.
Maybe I should raise my rates.
You hired me as a bodyguard. Don't forget, I charge extra for flattery. It's harder. Thanks for the reminder. I wanted to ask, have you seen anything suspicious in your time with the group while we were away? Anything concerning that should be brought to our attention?
Can't trust them.
All that talk of trust was pretty short-lived. I never said I don't trust them. Just so long as you can see them. Seems reasonable enough. Now tell me, what have you seen? Not a whole lot, unfortunately. Most of them are pretty boring. Except that Garrett, maybe. He's trouble, but the interesting kind. Not the kind you should be worried about. I'd say that's quite fortunate, actually. Well, congratulations then. Let's hope they prove to be as competent as you expect. We're on a good track in that regard.
Whatever you say.
Maybe. But I wouldn't be opposed to taking some additional help. Especially if we can get it for free. With all your talk of noble causes, you seem to manage that better than me.
Of course.
Our causes are noble, Brooke. Maybe if you took some time to reflect on it, you'd see that yourself. If that's a trick to convince me to start charging for my... Or if that's a trick to convince me to stop charging for my services, it won't work. You really are hopeless. Glad we've established that early on in our relationship. Saves us a lot of trouble. Elias, Alden tells me he's been asking you about some of your abilities. I hope he isn't bothering you. Oh, not at all. His curiosity is quite refreshing, actually. I tried explaining to him that being an adept isn't like being a mage, but that doesn't seem to have done any good. He does seem to be interested in learning these abilities himself. Luckily, there are some effects which can be reproduced with more traditional magic, though, in all honesty, I'm probably not the best mentor to show him how. And let me guess, you've told him that, and it hasn't deterred him one bit. Yes, that's right. I'll talk to him.
Hold on.
Really, Marin, there's no need. I have a younger sibling myself. I'm accustomed to it for the most part.
Really?
Do you have a little brother? I've never heard you talk about him. A sister, actually. Oop, sorry. It's quite alright. Her name is Rena.
Huh?
Rena, that's a pretty name. What's she like? She is kind, to a fault even. Warm, generous, thoughtful, curious. And she loves rum cakes. One bite takes her to the astral plane and back 6 times over. Sounds like Ren and I would get along. I imagine you would. Maybe I'll get to meet her someday. Do you think she'd ever come to visit? She shouldn't, but she might try. She wouldn't have any trouble leaving and returning, would she? She has a bad leg, you see. I used to help her get around, but her condition only worsened just before I left. I doubt she'd even have much success making it across the border. Huh. I'm sorry, Elias. My father always talked about getting a pony for her. She always wanted one anyway, but before her leg went out. Hopefully he's gone and done that now. She sounds so sweet, Elias. I'd go bring her a pony just to meet her. That's kind of you, Marin. I'm sure it is a hardship to you in many ways, but you're lucky you weren't separated from your brother, especially given the circumstances. Families should stay together, I think. I think so too, and I'm definitely lucky to have Alden with me. I need to do a better job remembering that. I've been there myself. Easy to say, but difficult to do, I'll admit. Tell me about it. Okay, holy crap. Lots of conversations. Alrighty. So, folks, I'm going to go ahead and call the stream there. We have gotten to that 3-hour mark. So, yeah. What am I trying to say? Oh, right. So, number one, thank y'all for tuning in to the Flying TRC tonight. I will be back tomorrow with more Sunday Fun Day, which means more Harvestella. Of course, if you guys enjoyed the stream tonight, go ahead and check me out on my other socials, which are at the links I'm going to drop into the chat now. So there is my YouTube channel where you can check out all my archived material, which I tend to do uploads Tuesday night into Wednesday. And if you want to stay up to date with me on a more personal level, check out my food adventures, as well as stay up to date with scheduling and announcements about my streams. You can follow me on Twitter, that link right there. So, yeah, all in all, that's what I've got for you, folks. So, let's go take a look at who all we can raid tonight. Got a couple different ones. Ooh. Alright, we're going to do TS Whistle, because he's playing Fire Emblem Awakening, which is a fantastic game.